It is never too early to start planning your weekend, and that is why we bring in Eric Raditz from Florida Weekly every Thursday at 11:30. How's it going, Eric?
Great. How are you two?
Great.
Doing excellent. Better now that you're here.
I was going to say. Thank you, Chris.
Alrighty, yeah, let's jump into this week's issues. So, we've talked about the real estate market, property values, all that. A bunch here on NBC2. It is kind of a wild market right now, but you guys have a whole section kind of talking about property values, but in particular, the way that impacts you whenever it comes to taxes.
Yes, so we have seen the property values go up. So guess what that means? Tax revenue is up. So with Charlotte, Collier, and Lee County seeing over 30 to 40% increases in assessed values this year, that means there's boatloads of additional taxes are being collected. We sit down and discuss just what is being done and planned with the extra funds and why it matters.
And a lot of first-time home buyers, a lot of new Floridians that I'm sure will enjoy that.
Yes.
This is a very resourceful edition, I feel like. Because
It is.
Because the next section, you guys are also talking about IRS audits. Maybe not the most sexy section, but very helpful.
Unless you're an IRS auditor, then it's very sexy.
Yeah.
So what can you do to try to keep away from costly audits? There's an increased amount of IRS agents that has come on, so we kind of just go through the basics. If you are audited, what to do, what you can do in advance, obviously, to keep from having costly audits in this week's business section.
Yeah, even if you're not doing anything wrong, it is a big pain and can really tie you up for a few months trying to get all your ducks in a row with that. All right, going a little bit lighter now. You guys also have a section talking about, I just see wild art.
Yes.
Elaborate, Eric.
Well, if you enjoy duck paintings, you might have heard of James Hotman. He's actually an artist who paints ducks. His works has won the 2022 Federal Duck Stamp Contest for 6 times in a row. He will be speaking about it at Janding Darling National Wildlife Refuge in October, where you can meet him and see some of his paintings through the years. Interesting. He's actually been doing this so long. There's actually a reference to him in a Coen Brothers movie, Fargo, if you remember that, where a character finds out he was up against a Hotman painting in a contest.
Looks like a loon.
That is so funny. Okay, this is just connecting so many dots in my head because my grandmother, who has trained duck hunting labs for like 40 years, always has the duck stamp. Always has.
That's it.
It's exactly.
Coming to Southwest Florida.
Yeah, that's wild.
It looked more like a loon to me than a duck.
Well,
I know my ducks.
I don't, so maybe you're right. You're probably right.
I don't know. Someone's probably going to write in saying I'm wrong, probably. But let's talk about things to do this weekend.
So much to do. If you're not too sure, there's plenty of options. We always have a comprehensive calendar at Florida Weekly. We have some top picks there. I don't know if you've ever heard of the band The Fix, but they're coming to the Calusa Sound Amphitheater, the one next to the Luminary, next Tuesday. We also have Ken Marodi with a photojournalist Through Hurt to Hope. It's an art version at Sydney Byrne. Broadway Palm Through the Decades plays Broadway Palm hits. And if you don't mind taking a little trip, Amy Schumer's going to be tonight at the Tampa Hard Rock Event Center. That and plus much more. Always pick us up on stands and online.
Sometimes the weekend after Labor Day is a good weekend to go out and do stuff too, because it's so crazy over the holidays.
Oh yeah, very packed. And don't forget, you can also grab your digital copy by just holding up your camera to the screen right now, and it'll pop up. Super easy. No excuses not to get your copy of Florida Weekly. All right, Eric, always good to see you.
Always good to see you. Have a nice weekend.
We'll
see you next week.
Sounds good.
Still to come.